What's up, everyone? It's day 16 of my 30-day challenge. It's Colin here, back together with my plant. He's got my back here in this video. So I've been thinking about how that it's taken me a while to get accustomed to this and it's taken like 60, 70 people to really get comfortable. And I am doing this and putting it out there actually for a number of reasons, but one is hopefully that you can actually learn the mistakes that I've made and learn what works, so that actually for you, if you want to go start talking to strangers, it doesn't take 60 to 70 people to actually get some comfort in this area. So because that's kind of intimidating for anyone who's got a normal life to go do. So I'm going to start throwing in some insights here, so hopefully that you can use. I think you've probably been picking up on some, but I'm going to make them more deliberate. The first one is warming up. So this is true. I've done almost 80 introductions to people now, and warming up is the biggest thing. I mean, the first person of the day sucks. It always sucks. It's just like, I don't want to do this. They usually don't have a good time, and it's all around not that great. I mean, granted, there's been some exceptions where I've actually got a phone number for the first person I talked to, which I was like, are you sure? Anyway, so that is a huge thing, and I would actually encourage you to say, just go up and introduce yourself and not even ask for the phone number. You can gauge it, because I'm actually going for rejections. I'm not, so you don't have to do what I do and ask for everybody's phone number. You could just say, hey, my name's whatever. I thought you were cute, and I just wanted to come introduce myself. And the reason I say that I thought you were cute, or I was intrigued by you, or whatever you want to say, is that it answers the question of what does this person want? Because everybody, if some stranger comes and talks to you, you immediately go, what do you want, and when are you going to leave? So it usually addresses that question. I notice as soon as I say that, because when I'm like, hi, people are like, what do you want? And then I'm like, hey, I thought you were cute, and I just want to introduce myself, and then I say something like, maybe I'm not going to stick around. I'm not going to stick around. Don't worry. I'm not going to hang out with you while you walk down the street. So, and then people are usually just relax a little. I can see as soon as I say that, they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Whatever. So that is what I would encourage you to do. You don't have to do 5 a day, but just one or two. If you see somebody, be like, hey, I thought you were cute. I want to introduce myself. That will be huge. Just doing that, you'll realize that people out there are not actually that scary, and they're not out to get you or ridicule you. And they won't yell, rape or something. You go try to talk to them. So that's my first thing. And then in the context of warming up, I had an example yesterday. The third person I went and talked to, I'd already talked to 3, so I was feeling really jazzed up. I saw her walking across the street, and I'm actually sitting working in a coffee shop, and I get up out of my chair and I bolt out of the shop, and I run across the street, and I run up behind her, and I'm out of breath. I'm like, hey, I know this is crazy, and I just met you, and I didn't say that, but so, and then I'm like, I'm bringing my energy level way up. I'm actually there to make her day. I'm like, hey, I just thought you were super cute. I know this is insane, but I just want to introduce myself. Saw you from the coffee shop over there. Hey, I'm Colin, and she's like, oh my God, I don't mean to, make fun of her, but she's very happy that this is, she's delighted that this is happening. And turns out she's like, oh my gosh, I'm getting married in 2 weeks, and we're actually walking together now. And I've let her know that I'm going to leave her alone soon. And she's like, oh, but thank you, that was great. And I'm just, and I was stoked. I had my energy level up, and I was high-fiving her for the marriage. And it was great. I actually brought something to her because I had warmed up. Granted, if I would have done that first person, the first person today, that would have never happened. So anyway, that is my insight for the day. And let me see if there's anything else I want to tell you, is that, and yeah, the last other thing is that if you do this, you will for sure stand out from anyone else, because not many people are doing this. I realized all of a sudden, this, but this doesn't happen all the time. And so yesterday I talked to somebody else who also had a boyfriend, and she was like, thank you. She said, hey, good job for doing this. It's not a lot of people do this. I think it's a good thing to do. She's giving me, yeah, go for it. So anyway, that's another like perk or insight that you can keep in your mind if you want to go do this is like, okay, this is scary as hell, and that's why no one else is doing this, so it'll set me apart at least, perhaps. Anyway, thank you for everything and for watching. I'll keep you posted on more adventures. West Side!